Every filmmaker wishes to make maybe one film in their life, in their lifetime, that would have that kind of impact on people. And to hear you say that, to describe that reaction, I mean, I saw it the other day when we had our screening in the Palais, and one of the people that was with us, working with us, she turned around and she said, "Look at this." She said, "I've never seen so many grown men with tears in their eyes." I said, "What?" And there was Mick Jagger. It was this is such a, I'm almost, it's like an out of body experience. It was the Palm, sitting there in the hotel room, and there's so many great films here. And, on one hand, to say that one film is, better than the other it's a, difficult thing to judge, I guess. But I do consider this an incredible honor. Even growing up in a place like Flint, Michigan, you're aware of the Cannes Film Festival and what we call the Golden Palm. What it means. First of all, the majority of Americans never voted, of course, for Mr. Bush. So I exist within that majority. That's the first thing you need to understand, is that I'm not out on some limb. I'm not out with a small group of Americans who don't like what's going on. The majority voted against him in 2000. The majority are against what's going on today. He has his lowest approval ratings ever. So I exist within the bulk of the American population. So I think the reaction is going to be very good. I think the right wing and the conservatives in America are going to come after me with everything they got. And we've had a number of, roadblocks along the way in getting this film made. And yet it's still made. And yet it's still seen. It's been seen here. There's absolutely no chance that this film won't have a distributor now in the United States. It's like saying, there's not going to be air tomorrow to breathe. That's why I'm so grateful to this festival and to the people here and to the jury. And it guaranteed that this could not be just kind of shoved away and put on a shelf so that people can't see it, or delayed so that they don't see it until after the election. The conservative media will do their best to make sure that the American people misunderstand it, what this award means. The conservative media will immediately today begin saying, "Oh, it's the French. The French gave him this award. Of course the French gave him this. They hate us." This will be repeated. If it hasn't already started, it will be repeated over and over and over again. All week long. I asked the press here last night in the press conference, especially the American press, to report the truth to the American people, that this jury, 9 members, had a total of 1 French citizen on the jury. Nearly half the jury were Americans, 4 of the 9. When Quentin Tarantino came over on the stage and he said to me, "We want you to know that we gave you this award because of your art and because it was great filmmaking." That meant so much to me, because I don't want people to just like this or to award it because they agree with the politics. I mean, you could put anything up on the screen and say, "Well, I agree with the politics." I didn't make this as a